we're told that money is neutral, transactional. But what if that were true? Why are we so stressed about money? And I'm here to tell you that the problem isn't money. It is our relationship with money. My relationship with money didn't start with me. It began generations ago. My grandparents escaped the Great Famine of China and arrived in Bangkok, Chinatown, with almost nothing. They raised 11 children with grit, discipline, and one constant belief: money was never enough. That belief kept them alive. So I grew up in a family where every conversation was around money, not as a possibility, but as pressure. Work harder, prove yourself, don't waste. And the most pervasive of all, your work is your worth. Accomplishment wasn't encouraged. It became my language of existence. It became how I learned to take up space. As a family of immigrants, belonging wasn't given to us. We had to earn it. And as a daughter of a traditional Chinese family, that pressure carried an extra layer. So over time, I quietly internalized, if money was never enough, perhaps I was never enough. So what did I do? I tried to outwork that fear. I moved to Silicon Valley, became a tech entrepreneur. I built a fast rising career, became a top 1% earner, living the American dream. I had it all. And then one day, my body stopped responding. A serious health crisis forced me to face the truth that I can no longer outwork or outthink. I had been using money as a tool for control. I feared that there would never be enough to go around. So I chased after money and I hoarded. It was my way to prove my worth in the world. That moment left me with no choice. It was a call for me to return home. And in Thailand, what I learned is people don't have much in terms of material wealth that I once sought after. But what they have is much more. A sense of community. And in Thailand is where I rediscover a word, ud-nun. Ud-nun means an act of kindness to support, uplift, and intentionally sustain another person's livelihood using money, not as a charity, but as a relationship. Charity focuses on alleviating pain and suffering. Ud-nun focuses on recognizing values and contribution. Ud-nun preserves the person's dignity. It says, I see the values in what you are providing to me. Beyond these goods and services, I see you. I grew up thinking of money in purely transactional terms. When I went to a restaurant, I asked, was the food good? Was it worth the price? Was it clean? Simple, transactional. I pay, you deliver. I didn't think that I was being rude or cruel. The way that I was acted, it wasn't out of cruelty. It was out of certainty. Certainty that money grants me permission. Permission to entitlement. That once the price is agreed upon, payment replaces relationship, and that the restaurant was there to serve me. And that is what transactional thinking does. It reduces encounters to exchanges and people to roles. And for a long time, I didn't even question it, because that way of thinking didn't just shape how I understood money, it shaped how I understood my place in the world, my role as a daughter of Chinese immigrants. But when ud-nun entered my life, everything shifted. Money was no longer a give and take transaction, it became a give and give. Now when I enter the restaurant, I can't help but to notice that the restaurant doesn't just serve me food, they're serving years of expertise, heritage, passed out through generation. And my payment, it wasn't just settling the bills. It was showing the gratitude and care embedded in every transaction. It was sustaining the livelihoods. It was nurturing the family. And for the first time, spending money became an expression of my values and gratitude. And for the first time, spending money felt like participating in something larger than myself, like belonging. When we shifted from a traditional give and take view on money to a give and give, something remarkable happened. Money became my medicine. Through an ud-nun way of life, I learned that care doesn't come with a price tag. It came through reciprocity, through humanity, through the ability to see pain and suffering and still notice the beauty embedded in every interaction. And with the ud-nun way of life, I slowly rewrite the story that I carried. From money was not enough to I have enough. From I was not enough to I am enough. And from I didn't belong to I do belong. And money, something was once harmed me, became something that healed me. The way we spend money is the way we spend our lives. Money doesn't just buy things, it shapes us. It shapes the world around us. Money defines our impact. What survives, what disappears. Every dollar is the vote for the kind of world we want to live in. When we stop using money to divide us, but let it refine us, we restore the dignity of our own lives and the lives of others. And money, I realize, isn't just a means of exchange. It is a catalyst for change. Money can harm, money can heal. Money heals when our hearts are real, when the world is safe enough to feel. Money is power, power to control or the power to connect. The choice is ours. Because how we relate to money is how we relate to life. And so perhaps the most powerful medicine we will ever hold is already in our pockets.